Okay, in this trigonometry question, okay, we have 3 times sine x minus cosine x equals to 2 times sine x plus cosine x. Alright, so opening up the brackets and rearranging the terms, we get sine x is equals to 5 cosine x. Now sine x divided by cosine x will be equals to tangent x. So we can bring the cosine x over and we have tangent x is equals to 5. Now we use the basic angle to solve for x, and the basic angle using the calculator is 78.69 degrees. So tangent is positive in the first and the third quadrants, which means x is equals to 78.7 degrees or 258.7 degrees to 1 decimal place. That's for answer in part A. Now moving on to part B, we get this equation. 4 cosine square x plus 8 sine x equals to 1. Now let's change them all to the sine function so that it's easier to work with. So cosine square x using the identity, which is equals to 1 minus sine square x. So simplifying this whole expression, we get 4 times 1, which is 4, minus 4 sine square x plus 8 sine x minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, and we get 4 sine square x minus 8 sine x minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, we have to use a quadratic formula to solve for this because we couldn't factorize this. So I let y is equals to sine x to make the equations easier. Understand? Okay, so we have 4y squared minus 8y minus 3 equals to 0. Using the quadratic formula, okay, where y is equals to negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2 times a. So we get 8 plus minus square root of 64 plus 48. So we have y is equals to 2.32 or y is equals to negative 0.3228. However, the sine function cannot be more or less than 1. Therefore, when y is equals to 2.32, it means that sine x is equals to 2.32, which is not possible. Therefore, we must use the other value, such that sine x is equals to negative 0.3228. So from there, we can find the basic angle, which works up to 18.8 degrees. So solving for it, the x value where the sine function is negative will be the third and fourth quadrant. So x is equals to 198.8 degrees or 341.2 degrees corrected to 1 decimal place. Alright, the final part on the sketching of the graph. Okay, we have this curve y equals to 3 sine 2x plus 1. Okay, firstly, to sketch a sine graph, okay, we have to observe a few things. It is 3 times of sine 2x. So it means that the amplitude is 3. However, because of the plus 1, we need to shift the graph up by 1. Therefore, the maximum will be 4, and the minimum will become negative 2. Now, the angle is 2x, which means that from 0 to 2 pi, okay, there should be 8 points altogether that we need to plot. Okay, so starting from the normal sine graph, okay, I plot my points. As you can see, the axis on the graph or the sketch of this graph. Okay, so simply join up the points of the sine graph. Okay, follow me as I trace along the points. Okay, and finally we end up at the 2 pi. So this is the sketch of the graph y equals to 3 sine 2x plus 1. And the amplitude is 3 as I mentioned earlier, and the period is pi, because it makes one complete revolution when it reaches pi, or 180 degrees. Okay, and the value of y is between -2 and 4, like I've mentioned earlier. Thank you.